Hi everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I wanted to share with you the latest setup I have going on in my half letter cloth and paper organizer planner system. I love this thing so much. I'm also going to include what came in my latest cloth and paper order, which actually just arrived not even 15 minutes ago. So I'm pretty excited to continue to get this set up. It's kind of like an evolving system as I try things out. I want to try new inserts, things like that. So I'm really excited to dive into this. So the cover is the cloth and paper. It's an A5 organizer, but without rings. So you can actually get the cloth and paper organizer with rings in the A5 size. Yes, I have two because I have absolutely no chill in my life whatsoever, and I couldn't exactly figure out if A5 with rings is how I was going to go or if the disc bound system was what I was going to jump into. So you can get the same exact planner with rings or you can get one without rings and go with the disc bound system. So today I'll be sharing with you my disc bound system. I have no idea what I am going to do with this A5 planner, but you know, I'm hanging on to it just because it's the planner life, right? Things could change at any moment. So let's go ahead and jump in. Like I said, this is the saddle color. This is a new color launched by Cloth and Paper, and I will be sure to leave links for everything down below in the description box for you as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, this is kind of an initial setup video, mainly because I didn't have a lot of the inserts that I wanted. They actually just arrived, so there's that. So in this pocket, I just have some stuff pretty much for decoration that have come in previous cloth and paper subscription boxes. I have been getting their box for several months now in various sizes, from personal to A5 and now disc size. So I just kind of use the cards that come in the boxes as decor. Here's one from the latest cloth and paper subscription box. It's like a little card. It's so cute. And then here's like another card that says gratitude, and that's just what I use. I know that you could be a little bit more practical and put like business cards and things like that. I even have some stickers over here, but this is just what I use because I really don't depend on the pockets too much. I also have some stickers from the latest subscription box from Cloth and Paper, and they're just beautiful. They're transparent dots in the color mink, and they're stunning. Okay, so right behind here, you also have another pocket in this agenda. I don't really use it too much. I actually had some checks that I needed to deposit in here, and I took them out just for the purpose of this video. All right, so one of the things that I do love about the disc bound system is that you actually don't need this cover at all. I have my agenda in a clear cloth and paper glass cover. Now glass is because it is kind of got like this shiny outside to it, although on the other side it's this nice matte behind it, but this is essentially the cover for your planner. I'm currently using 1-inch discs from Staples. I chose the aluminum disc because overall it does make turning the pages a lot easier. I do have a little ollie clip on the front here, and this was also in the latest Cloth and Paper subscription box. Let me get that out of the way. So the very first page that I have is my inbox, and it's on this really thick vellum from Cloth and Paper, and it is literally just covered in post-its of things that I can't forget, that I just want to see right there. It pretty much just works like a little brain dump of things that I need to just not forget. I also love this sticky note from Cloth and Paper. I did get this idea from Jen McIntosh over on Instagram. I'm kind of using it to track things like anxiety, my heart condition, and migraines, and I just kind of put dots where needed, and then I have a medical journal where I'll log more details about those things. But this is a great way when I just have my planner with me. I can say, okay, I had an issue on this day, or this happened, and just kind of mark it and just be done with it. But I just kind of keep it right here so that I don't forget that it is there for me. All right, next I just have a dashboard. I feel like this is the most popular dashboard from Cloth and Paper. Again, I love their vellum. It is so thick and durable. I have moved this thing around so many times. It's definitely going to last. Everything from Cloth and Paper is just such great quality. Now we go into the first tab that I have is the schedule tab. All of my dividers are also from Cloth and Paper. I just have the 2020 vellum here. It's so beautiful. And then this first section just has my months, but I am contemplating taking out everything from July forward so I could give myself a little bit more space on these discs, because I really didn't start using the month view until the month of August. And here I decided to just sort of jump in with color coding with my mild liners, and I just kind of keep a key over here in the notes section. I do have a few things like just covered up with a black post-it that are just private. I also got this idea also from Jen McIntosh, was just to take one of the little cards from the subscription box, punch it. I don't know if you can really see it because it's clear. And then I could use it as a bookmark, because I really didn't have a way to mark my months, although Cloth and Paper just had a happy hour and I ordered the top tab dividers, so I may try to implement those somehow in my system. And that just has the months through the end of 2020. My next section has daily inserts. I really love these, but I will show you which daily inserts I'm going to be switching to that I think will work better for just my style of planning. I have used these for a little while. I removed a bunch from July, but they're very, very basic. I don't use a lot of stickers, a lot of washi tape, a lot of anything. It's a lot of like brain dumping going on in here, because I really need just a functional space to get it all down on paper. I even grabbed a post-it note and just put like the book club schedule, because I was so confused about what we were reading on what day. And then it just continues like that. I kind of use the schedule section. I'll show you which inserts I'm going to be switching to moving forward. So I just have a few of those left. I'll probably take them out here soon. Next section is projects, and this is where I have a lot of my YouTube stuff and projects that I'm working on for social media and just the things that I kind of do behind the scenes. So I have this insert. This is actually from Annie Plans Printables. I have a coupon code to her shop as well, so be sure to look for that down in the description. But this is how I have tracked my videos now for well over a year. I used to do it in a monthly life planner, and I used to do it on the grid page of the month view for that planner, and this system has always worked for me to track what I need to film and where I am at within the production of each video. So that is what I have there. I just have a few pages of it just because I obviously don't need a whole year's worth. And then from here moving forward, I just have some projects that I'm working on. This is where I will keep notes, and this is like actually Martha Stewart paper, because when I originally got interested in the disc bound system was probably years ago, using the Martha Stewart junior size notebook. That's the same size as the half letter disc bound, and so I kept a lot of the paper from that notebook that I had, and it has come in handy so much since I've switched to this system, because I don't think you can have enough note paper. Like I have notes for upcoming videos, like the routine series that I'm going to start, so be on the lookout for that. Just notes for reviews for different planners, because I really like to thoroughly research all of the things that I'm showing you guys. And then, like I said, I just keep a lot of note paper in here, but a lot of it will be coming out with the inserts that I will be adding. I also have in the next section, I have my purchase tracker. This is actually an A5 size purchase tracker that I just had to cut down, A5 rings that I had to cut down and punch, just because they are completely out of stock of the disc bound purchase tracker. But I figured this isn't that big of a deal and I won't keep these forever. It's just to kind of track when I purchased, where I purchased, what I purchased. I don't put the price, but I do check off when it has arrived, which has been really helpful, because there have been incidences where I forgot that something should have been mailed to me and it didn't get mailed to me. So very helpful. I do have this section too where I'm going to fill out for coupon codes that either I have that have been given to me personally by a business, or just ones that I use regularly. There's a few people like that work with Cloth and Paper that have coupon codes, so this will be a great place for that. And then the rest is just filled with dot grid paper, which if you have watched me for any amount of time, you will know that dot grid paper is my absolute fave. All right, and then of course more of the Martha Stewart paper. I feel like you cannot have enough notes pages. All right, next section is goals and ideas, and in here I'm actually just using it for different ideas for various parts of life. In the last Cloth and Paper subscription box, it came with this notepad that has this sort of grid area, the project that you're working on, and your notes. And I kind of use this to map out kind of like the redesign of my office and getting some different furniture to help lay things out more efficiently. So I decided to draw it out like, you know, what it looks like on a smaller scale, and then I can kind of figure out where everything will fit on my desk, hopefully. But I just punched it and added it to here and then folded it, and it's kind of nice to be able to have it there. Then I had some ideas for what I wanted to do with my different sections of my content creation area. My planner mind map, because I go through this multiple times a year when I'm trying to figure out what's working for me, what's not working for me, what I need in a planner. And sometimes I'll reference this when I'm kind of in a planner rut and I think I need to switch when I really don't. So there is that. Then when I was in the middle of setting up my disk system, I was just kind of writing out the things that I felt like I needed, and I just kind of kept that there. Then just some more notes pages, and then I have a miscellaneous section that is filled with literally just more notes pages. I love the fact that I can just add and take things out very easily in this system. In the very back, I actually kept a Martha Stewart a folder. It's like a nice plastic folder from her line, from her disc-bound line at Staples, and this is just where I have the very few stickers that I'll use. I've taken like a message pad from cloth and paper and just ripped off a few pages and kind of tuck it in here. I have like a little quote sticker. I have this really awesome Black Lives Matter, what is this? A vinyl. A vinyl from my friend Marianne. She kind of did a fundraiser type thing where, you know, you would purchase the vinyl and it would go to a Black Lives Matter organization, and I ordered a few and I thought this was like the perfect spot for it, and I think it looks great. So there is that. And then there is the back cover of the planner. I love this thing, you guys. Like, for years I have tried to jump into discs, and I think I just kept trying like Happy Planner style type systems, and it just never stuck with me for very long. And this is probably one of the most functional systems I've ever had outside of a spiral planner. So I'm very, very glad for this. It is mostly centered around business and a lot of personal things, and less decorative, less creative. So I really like this. It just kind of provides some balance in my life. You guys know I love having a planner that is decorated and full of stickers and washi, and it's kind of nice to have this too. It's definitely a nice balance. So there is that. And then just to kind of keep it in the agenda, you just take the back cover, slide it in there. This planner does come with a pen loop, which is really, really nice. I'm kind of bummed that it doesn't have a pocket right here. I think there were older agendas used to have a pocket. I'm not 100% sure, but a pocket back here would have been nice. But other than that, it is gorgeous. I love this thing so much. It definitely has a bigger profile with the cover, but I feel like the leather cover keeps everything nice and protected, and I absolutely love it. All right, enough about this. Let's talk about what I ordered most recently from Cloth and Paper. I feel like I have one of these boxes on my porch every other week, and my husband probably thinks I've lost my mind. So let's just take everything out of the box because I'm not at a very good angle here. I did already look at it. I was so excited when it came. And their packaging, you guys, if you've never gotten anything from Cloth and Paper, I've never seen anything packaged so beautifully in my life. It's just so nice. So you get a little card with each one of your orders. This is really nice. You can use it to decorate in your planner or not. That's just my receipt. I did get the Morning Mindset is this like a half page, half letter divider? I really like it. It kind of just gives you some inspiration for the day, and I just think it looks nice in the planner. I also did get some of the half sheet dot grid note pages. I'm just obsessed with notes pages and dot grid notes pages, so this was perfect. I think that these actually sit slightly higher than the regular pages in the planner. Let me just go to a notes page section here, but I'm pretty sure that these sit slightly above. Let's see if I can get this open. All right. Yes, I think that they are a little bit higher than the actual page in the planner. That's going to kind of be hard to see, but let me see if I can show you guys. So there you go. You can see it right there, how it sits just above the rest of the pages. So it is meant to kind of stick out. And I think that it's just great for adding notes in various places in your planner. So I grabbed a set of those. Let's get this out of the way again. And then I grabbed the, is there a specific name for these? No. I'm pretty sure there is, but this is their other daily insert, and I'm so excited to jump into this one. And I'm sorry that I keep opening this stuff on camera. I should have opened it before, but like I said, it came literally before I started filming, and I was like, perfect timing. Let's add this to the video, because I've been wanting to share my setup, but I was hesitant to share it because I was waiting for this order. So let's go to the daily that I'm currently using and show you why I am excited about this. So the current daily, I hope you guys can see this, has, and let me just zoom you guys in a little bit more so you can see what I'm talking about. The current daily has your priorities over here, a box for inspiration, and then this giant area full of dot grid. On this side, you get a much bigger spot for priorities. The to-dos are over here on the right for this one, but the to-dos are just below the priorities on this side. And then you have the notes section. What I do love is that instead of just this tiny bottom section for your schedule, you get this entire half side of the page for your schedule. And these are undated, which I absolutely love, because there are just some days where I don't need to plan in this system for my daily planning. So these will last quite a while. I'm really, really excited about these, and I'm going to switch them out as soon as I'm done filming. The next thing that I got were the project management inserts, and I thought that these would be perfect because this planner is centered so much around my business, and I have had other projects come up that just need something a little bit more specific. So you have your contact / in collaboration with, content overview, the date, your tasks and your deliverables, and then your project results. And you just get several pages of that. On the back side, it actually has the timeline and area to kind of just map out the entire project. I think that's really, really nice. I probably need to add a dot grid in between, just because I take so many notes when I'm working on different projects and tasks, that this is definitely going to be very, very helpful for the things that I need to work on. Because sometimes a collaboration isn't just a YouTube video. There's actually other things that go on behind the scenes. So I think that this is going to be very beneficial for me. Next up, I actually grabbed some of the undated weekly inserts. I'm not sure how much I'm going to use these in here, but I also couldn't resist them. And I love that they are undated, so I don't have any guilt in case I skip a few weeks, or, you know, maybe just decide I'm not in the season of life where I need these right now, but at least I will already have them. All right, so it looks a little bit like this. Let me actually turn to the page. So it looks like this, and you have your, nope, I have these backwards. So it's Monday through, and you have Saturday and Sunday on this side, but you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday that have their own full columns. And it is in an hourly format, which you guys know that I love. I am an hourly planner at heart. You have a space to put your year, circle the month, and all of that. And I just think that this is so great, and you can get very minimal or decorative with this. I do love it. I think I also ordered the ones that don't have the times in the happy hour that was just this past Friday. I need to double check my order, but I just really like having options, and I love that the disc bound system, is it really called disc bound? Because it's not bound, but the disc system allows you so much flexibility. So if one week you need a specific layout and the next week you need another layout, you can change it, and you're not having to uncoil and recoil and all of that stuff. So that's what I really like, which is why I've been ordering different inserts here and there just to see which ones would work for me. All right, so that is everything for my half letter disc bound system setup and haul video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions at all about any of the items that I mentioned, please feel free to ask down below. I'll be sure to try and leave links for as many things as possible that I showed in this video. But again, if I didn't link something and you have a question, just feel free to reach out. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. If you're already subscribed, make sure you click that red notification bell so that you know when my videos are posted here on YouTube. As always, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you in my next video.